So in this video, I'm gonna be going over 3 powerful messages to message any woman who's a stranger on social media in order to get her attention. This could work for you on any platform. It could work for you on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp group chat. And just as a disclaimer, dude, this is not going to work on every single woman, and that's okay. Just, remove that thought from your mind that every single woman has to like me. Every single woman has to be attracted to me if I text her this or if I say this. No, remove those thoughts from your mind, man, and just understand that not every single woman is going to like you, and that's okay. That's the first disclaimer. The second disclaimer is the woman has to find you at least somewhat attractive. You don't have to have muscles like The Rock, and you don't have to have looks like Brad Pitt, but at the end of the day, she has to find you at least somewhat attractive just to get your foot in the door. So without further ado, let's go over the messages. The first message: I'm definitely taking you out. It's very assertive, it's very to the point, it's definitely going to capture her attention. This is my personal favorite one because it gets her thinking, and it's very assertive, and it gets right to the point. And you assume success. If you ask a girl, is it possible that I can take you out? That's a question, and you're not really assuming the end result, which is, getting her number or taking her out. But instead, if you say, I'm definitely taking you out, it's assertive, it assumes success, and in the back of her mind, she's gonna think, this guy definitely is used to getting what he wants or messaging women in a certain way that's very assertive. So let me see what he's about. He must be used to this. She might necessarily not consciously know this, but in the back of her mind, somewhere in there, she's gonna be like, there's something different about this guy. Let me see what he's all about. And then afterwards, you could talk about her hobbies. You could talk about places she's been to, what she likes to do, what she does in life, what she likes to do for fun, whatever it is. But you could take it from there as long as she's receptive to the messages back and forth, and it's not one-word answers or boring answers or anything, not really what you like. So that's the first message. The second message is, I heard you were trouble. Is that true? Now you see, the good thing about this message is it immediately gives her a sense of urgency, because she's gonna be like, wait, where did he hear this from, that I was trouble? Who did he hear it from? When did he hear this? Who told him this? Did I cause a problem? Oh my goodness. It's kind of in a way gonna cause her anxiety, but obviously you're not trying to purposely cause her anxiety. It's like a playful type of anxiety. And then later when she answers, she's gonna be like, what are you talking about? Who'd you hear this from? You say, I'm not sure if I could tell you, or I'm not sure if I should tell you because it's supposed to be kept a secret. And then she's gonna push you, no, tell me. And then later when you respond, you say something like, LOL, I was just kidding. How's your day going? I hope you're having a productive day. I hope you're having a productive week. Did you do anything cool this week? Do you have any fun plans this week? Whatever it is, you wanna make it light and positive. You want her to associate you with a person who's light and positive. So when she sends that, and then you're responding back and forth, you're responding, then she's responding, then you're responding, then she's responding, and you're kind of going back and forth between being playful and being serious, being playful and being serious. If she's receptive, that's a good sign, because she's obviously to some extent interested, not necessarily interested, but she's obviously to some extent okay with talking to you about certain things. But if she's giving you one-word answers like no, yes, haha, okay, then she's probably not that interested. And even if you tried and potentially got her number, it's just you're kind of begging at that point. So I wouldn't recommend that. But if she's showing you a good back and forth, then you should definitely do that to start building something more with her. Then we have the third message, which is not necessarily going to be a message in and of itself, but it's going to relate to anything on this girl's profile that has to do with an activity, a place, or an interest of hers. Now what you're gonna do is you're either going to like whatever that picture or that post is and send it to her and ask anything related to that picture. For example, let's say it's a very attractive girl that you recently matched with, and so you wanna talk to her. You see that she's very into traveling. She's been to mountains. She's been to a special beach with different colored sand. She does an activity that you're not used to seeing or that really caught your curiosity, caught your attention. What you do is you like that picture or post, or several of them, and you send the one that you like the most that has nothing to do with her looks, and then ask her, where was this? Or these mountains look amazing, that beach looks amazing. Would you recommend going there, yes or no? Tell me more about this, or anything like that. Not even yes or no, tell me more about this. And so because people naturally like talking about themselves, and you're sending her a picture that has to do with herself, her activity, her traveling, whatever, she's more than likely to respond to you. Because think about it, if you're just complimenting her on her looks, let's say she's wearing a sexy bikini in wherever, Greece, Athens, Greece, on the beach, and then you send that to her, oh, you look so sexy. Haha, yeah, thanks, okay, she's used to getting this attention from a bunch of guys. But you, on the other hand, if you're trying to get to know her for her activities, her interests, etc., she's gonna be like, wait, he actually trying to get to know me for me. No other guy has done this in the past, let's say a few days. Plus he looks kind of attractive. Let me get this guy a shot. He doesn't seem too bad. You see what I'm saying? Versus the guy who's just liking her, oh, you look so beautiful. He likes to store her stories. You look so beautiful. You look so cute. Oh my goodness, can I take you out? can I take you out? Like she's the celebrity and he's the fan. It's almost always like that with with a lot of these girls on like, you know, social media, posting their pictures, whatever. But not to go off on a tangent. You want to intrigue her by getting her naturally to want to respond to you. You saying hi or hey is not enough. You saying, can I take you out is not enough. You want to polarize her in a way that makes her desire to message you. You want her to want to get to know you. You don't want her to be like, oh boy, let me message him because I don't want to be rude. No, the first message, I'm definitely taking you out. What kind of guy sends messages like those? Not many guys. And the guys who do send those messages are obviously very confident. They're obviously used to getting what they want. Even if you're not that yet, you assume the role until you become that role fully. The second message, heard you were trouble. Is this true? Sure, it's kind of like you're playing a fun, playful game with her at first, but then later when you explain it, she's gonna be like, this guy's cool. This guy has a good sense of humor. He's not so serious all the time. And then later, after building some rapport, later you ask, when are you free this week? I'd like to see you. Then she's gonna be more likely to respond to you versus if you just say, hey, I want to take you out, or hey, can we possibly go out? Like, she doesn't even know you. You're not giving her anything to work with. And the third thing, the third message or the third type of message where you're sending her something that has to do with her, she's more than likely to respond because you're sending her something of interest to her. People like talking about themselves. If someone were to send me, some random person were to send me something related to what I'm doing and saying, this is very interesting. What'd you do there? This seems so cool. I'd love to talk about it. Why? Because I'm talking about myself. Any human is like that. And so when you do that with her, she's way more than likely to respond to you and to talk to you. So yeah, man, that pretty much wraps it up. Just like I said, dude, it's not gonna work on every single girl, but have the mindset in the back of your mind, mindset of abundance. It's okay if not every single woman likes me, but at least I tried. You're making yourself stand out from other guys. Hopefully, you're at least seen as somewhat attractive to most girls. And then you're going to intrigue her in a way where she naturally wants to talk to you because she's like, this guy looks cool. This guy looks fun. This guy looks like someone I want to talk to. This guy looks like someone I could potentially see myself going out with. Whatever it is, you want to stand out. You want to do so obviously respectfully. You don't want to cross any lines and say something that's super crazy. You know, what I just said there is it's gonna work. Some women could get a little thrown off by it, but after you send a few messages back and forth, they'll be like, okay, this guy's cool. He's not always so much of a clown. He's not always serious. He's like a good mix. So follow that method. It's not gonna work on every girl, but have that abundance mindset, and I promise you, you're going to gain a valuable experience regardless of whether or not it works out with the woman that you want.